خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. The best among you are those who learn the Quran and teaches it. तुम में से बेहतरीन शख्स वो है जो कुरान सीखे और सिखाए. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In the previous session, I have taught you how to recite A'udhu Billah and Bismillah correctly with the Tajweed and with all the makhraj. And in the previous session, I have also taught you the Arabic alphabets from Alif to Ya. What is the makhraj of, what all are the makhraj of Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha. All this I have taught you in the previous session. If you haven't watched that video, please go through it. I will provide the link in the description box. So in the yesterday's lesson, I have taught you all the makhraj and I have explained you thoroughly so that it will become easy for you to understand what is actually the makhraj and how we have to pronounce it correctly. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then please do it and like my all the videos and share my channel with your friends and family. So let's get started. In this today's session, I will taught you the remaining letters. The next one is fa. Fa. How fa is pronounced? Okay, first we'll start with A'udhu Billah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. This is called ta'awuz and tasmiyah. So let's move on. The remaining letters which we have left behind was fa, qaf, kaf, lam, mim, noon. So I will explain you what are all the makhraj of these letters. So fa, the makhraj of fa is when the edges of the two top front teeth touches the lower lip. When the edges of the two top front teeth touches the lower lip. This is the makhraj of fa. Don't stretch more. Just say it. Fa, 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 fa. In English letter, F is pronounced just like F. We are pronouncing fa, fa. And the next one is qaf, qaf. This is a heavy letter. And the makhraj is the back portion of the tongue which is near to the throat touches the soft palate. The back portion of the tongue which is near to the throat touches the soft palate. Qaf, qaf. It is pronounced from the fullness of your mouth and it is pronounced heavily. Qaf. And the sound should be normal, not just like gargling sound. Khaf, khaf, not like this. It's just qaf, qaf, qaf. And the next one is kaf, kaf. The makhraj of qaf and kaf are similar to qaf. The makhraj of kaf is similar to qaf, but qaf is read heavily and kaf is not read heavily. So the makhraj is the back portion of the tongue which is near to the throat touches the soft palate. And the next one is lam, lam. The makhraj of ra, lam and noon are same. What is the makhraj of lam? The makhraj of lam is when the edges and the top portion of the tongue touches the roots of the top front teeth. Okay, roots of the top four front teeth. The makhraj of lam is when the edges and the top portion of the tongue touches the roots of the top four front teeth, and it is not pronounced heavily. It is a light letter. The next one is meem. Meem is pronounced from the dry part of your lips. Dry part. Ba was pronounced from the wet part of your lips and meem is opposite to that. It is pronounced from the wet part of your lips. And the next one is noon. Noon is same like lam. The makhraj of noon, lam and ra are same. Difference is ra is pronounced heavily, and lam and noon is not pronounced heavily. So the makhraj of noon is when the edges and the top portion of the tongue touches the roots, or we can call it as gums of the top four front teeth. Noon is also pronounced lightly. The next one is wow, wow, wow. When you're pronouncing wow, both the lips should not join. Okay, both the lips should not meet with each other. The next one is ha, ha, ha. Don't say ha, ha. It's just ha, normal ha, 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 ha. And the makhraj of ha is, it is pronounced from the bottom of the throat. The makhraj of hamza and ha are same, just like it is pronounced from the bottom of your throat. And the next one is hamza. Hamza and ha are same. Okay, hamza and ha are same. The makhraj is same, that is, it is pronounced from the bottom of the throat. And the next one is ya. It is pronounced ya. The makhraj of jim, sheen and ya are same, that is, the center of the tongue should touches the upper palate. The center of the tongue touches the upper palate. This both ya and ya, both the makhraj are same. It's written in this form and it's written in this form. That is 2 dots below the line. That is ya. Okay, till now I think you have got all the makhraj. What is mean by makhraj? Makhraj is to pronounce correctly. Okay, the sound should come out from your mouth, from your throat, from what all the letters from where we are pronouncing, all should pronounce in a correct manner, and the sound should come out in a proper way. That is called as a makhraj. Okay, the next one is, this is the identification of dots. Okay, the identification of dots. So 1 dot below the line is ba, and 2 dots above the line is ta, and 3 dots above the line is tha, 1 dot above the line is noon, 2 dots below the line is ya. So this is very easy. How can you identify the letters in Quran? Okay, so we'll move on to the next session. This is the jumbled letters. Okay, in the previous lesson we have learned the letters, the alphabets which were arranged in order. Okay, but here the letters are jumbled. Okay, so it's just kind of an exercise that how we have mastered those letters, how we can identify these letters. So let's get started. The first one is ta. Ta is pronounced lightly and ta is pronounced heavily. Both sound same. Okay, ta and ta. The difference is it is pronounced lightly and this is pronounced heavily. Ta and ta, and the makhraj of both the letters are also same. Ta and ta. The next one is sa. Sa and seen sounds similar. Sa. Sa and seen, both the letters sound similar, but the makhraj is very different and the pronunciation is also different, but the sound is similar to each other. Sa is pronounced lightly, seen is also pronounced lightly, but the makhraj is when the tip of your tongue touches the edges of 2 top front teeth, and this is, it has, seen has whistling sound, seen, and this is sa, it's very delicate. And the next one is sheen, sod, ha, ha. See here, this ha and this ha also sound same, but the difference is this ha, when you're pronouncing this ha, the air should, the wind should come out of your mouth, and this ha, the wind should remain in your throat, remain in your mouth, just like ha. And this is ha, ha. This is ha, ha. Okay, the next one is ho, ho, ho. It's a heavy letter, and this is of, of. Difference. What is the difference in both the letter? It has, the ho letter has the gargling sound, and the qaf doesn't have the gargling sound. It should be, where is, it's just it doesn't have any gargling sound. It should be normal. Kho, of, and both the letters sound same, but it has gargling sound and it doesn't have gargling sound. Both the letters are pronounced heavily. The next one is dal, dal, and this is za. Okay, dal and za, za. Both the letters sound same, but the makhraj is very different. It vary. What is that? Dal is pronounced lightly and za is pronounced forcefully. Dal, za, dal, za. Next one is dod, dod, dod. The next one is zo, 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 dod and zo. Alif, ain, alif, ain. Noon, ba, fa, ghain, ya, ta, mim, lam, dal. So these all the letters which you have learned, it has given in the jumbled way, so that the author wants to see how you have mastered and how perfect you have become in identification of these letters. Okay, so you practice more and more. Until then, inshallah, see you in the next session with a new lesson. And until then, practice, practice and practice, so that you can master these letters perfectly. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel and if you are new to my channel, then please click that red button, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video. Inshallah, keep remember me in your duas, and inshallah we'll meet soon with the new lesson, with the new chapter. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.